finally finished FourthWing, guys, and I loved every second of it. This is definitely a 6-star read for me. So thank you to all my book besties. I know I already said it, but I'm glad you guys told me to read it. It's the first book I started in January. Like, it couldn't be more perfect. So I know mostly everyone has already read this book. So I'll just do a quick review. Violet has to go to this war college. So basically, she has to train to become a dragon rider. They don't think she survived because she is short and she has like a small frame and everything. So her sister was a dragon rider and so was her brother. And her mom is also a general in this war college as well. Yeah, her mom thinks she's not going to be able to make it through the college. And her sister is hoping that, she's able to make it through the college. Her sister also warns her that when she goes to the college to stay away from this guy named Xaden, Riorson, because he wants to unalive her. So when she finally goes and she meets him, she's scared and everything. But of course, a lot happens. Towards the end of the book, a lot happens. But this book was full of action, full of suspense. I was literally on the edge of my seat the entire time. I love the gifts that are in this book. I love the description of the dragons. I love the characters. Violet is very strong. She's brave. She's determined. And she's such a badass. Xaden is the same. He's strong. He's a good fighter. And he is so sweet. I'm recording. Anyway, if you haven't read this yet, I so recommend it. Don't put it off. I definitely cannot believe I've put reading this off for so long, but it was such a good way to start 2025. So I'm definitely going to jump right into Iron Flame. I'm so happy that my book bestie, Books and Cats and Things, purchased it for me, and I can't wait to read that one. I'm trying to finish that one before Onyx Storm comes out because I want to read that one as well. The first 2 pages, I was like, oh my gosh, is this like something I'm going to be into? Is it worth the hype? And when I kept reading, it is more than worth the hype, guys. I cannot wait for this to become a TV show or movie because it's so good. It's right up my alley. It has science fiction. It has fantasy, of course. I absolutely love everything about this book. I was on the edge of my seat the entire time. There's a lot of revelations in the book. I did end up crying at the end, of course, because something happens that was so sad, but it does not take away from the fact that this book was amazing. And there's also something happens at the end of the book, and I was just so shocked by that. I love it. So I know for sure that's leading up to the second book, so I can't wait to read it. The only way to survive this Bascaith, or however you say it, war college, is to either graduate or be unalived. So everyone's kind of trying their best to become a dragon rider because that's the ultimate goal, so that they could help fight in the war that's going on. So I did not like Dane. I did not like Dane at all. I was so upset. He had me so pissed throughout the book. So I don't like him. Don't like Jack either. There are a lot of challenges that they have to compete in. And, they're basically most of the challenges allowed to unalive each other because they're looking out for themselves because they all want to become a dragon rider and they have to bond with a dragon in one of the challenges. And of course, whoever doesn't bond with a dragon is in trouble. Love the way that, let me not say that because that's going to spoil the book. That's going to spoil the book. But yeah, guys, I love how the dragons are depicted as well. And yeah, it's just, you read it and you feel like you're in the book, and it's so good. It's so good. It was hard for me to put it down. And this is definitely, I could see this being my favorite read of 2025, but it's just January, so it's definitely up there. It's going to be in the list of my favorite reads for 2025. And also, can we just talk about Xaden? He is so amazing. I love him. He's definitely added to the book boyfriends list. He was just perfect. He was absolutely perfect. Perfection. And I did end up annotating a lot, as you could see. Of course, there is a little bit of spice. You get 2 really spicy scenes just towards the end of the book, but trust me, you won't even notice that it's not that spicy because it's such a good book. I'm ready for the next book, guys. Now I'm obsessed with FourthWing, so I need some merch. I'm going to definitely look for some merch, and yeah, I need a poster or something. This was so good. I can't wait. I hope it becomes a TV show or movie because Rebecca Yarros really did such a phenomenal job, guys.